Try a little love from God and let Him wake you up and take you by the hand. Try a little love from God. Yehi ratzon milfanecha Adonai Eloheinu. May it be my will to try a little love from God. Yehi ratzon milfanecha Adonai Eloheinu. May it be my will to try a little love from God. Well, it's not you that makes me wanna lose my cool and break down all your golden roads. Just try a little love from God. The world can be a dangerous place, but it's up to me to keep my faith. Try a little love from God. Yehi ratzon mifanecha Adonai Eloheinu. May it be my will to try a little love from God. Yehi ratzon milfanecha Adonai Eloheinu. May it be my will to try a little love from God. Yehi ratzon milfanecha Adonai Eloheinu. May it be my will to try a little love from God. Yehi ratzon milfanecha Adonai Eloheinu. May it be my will to try a little love from God.
All right, now we're going to go back to the old favorite Bim Bam. I'm thinking of canceling Bim Bam one of these weeks, but who knows, you know. Well, you know we have 10 birthdays today.
I do know that.
Actually, we have 11.
Such a blessing.
So what do you think? Y'all want Bim Bam?
That's a split house.
Okay, so we'll do Bim Bam.
We'll do Bim Bam.
What does Harriet want? Wait.
Everybody, come on. Bim bam, bam 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 bam, bam bam bam, bam bam, bam 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 bam, bam bam bam. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom. shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom. Bim bam, bam 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 bam, bim bim bam.
All right, I watched. We didn't have enough people singing, so next week we cut it.
It was pretty bad with participation.
I mean, really. Y'all forgot that we don't do services to you, we do services with you. So it's an auspicious Shabbos for Beit Shuvah. We're saying Lehitraot, to see you later, to a very important part of our family, actually, of our community, of our family. Rabbi Yigael Gurian Malou is, in a month, going to leave to go to New York. He's in the process of opening up the Tshuva Center, which is going to be a faith-based recovery center in New York, Jewish faith-based recovery center, modeled after what Rabbi Iggy has learned here. So we're like starting we're Jews, so we say a long goodbye. We're starting tonight, and then tomorrow evening at 6:30, Rabbi Iggy and I are going to teach. We're going to teach a great piece of Talmud together, and fitting for both of us. And then we'll have a third meal, a shalashudas and havdalah, so everyone is invited to both. Rabbi Heschel says that when Israel, there's a midrash that says when Israel approached Sinai, God lifted up the mountain and held it over their heads, saying, either you accept the Torah or be crushed beneath the mountain. The mountain of history is over our heads again. Shall we renew the covenant with God? Humans all over the world have a dreadful sense in common, the fear of absolute evil, the fear of total annihilation. An apocalyptic monster has descended upon the world, and there is nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. This is an hour when even men and women of reason call for accommodation to absolute evil and preparation for disaster. Maintaining that certain international problems are weird, demonic, beyond solution. Dark is the world for us, for all its cries, cities and stars. If not for you, God, who could stand such anguish, such disgrace? The gap between the words we preach and the lives we live threatens to become an abyss. How long will we tolerate a situation that refutes what we confess? Is it not true that God and nuclear stockpiles cannot dwell together in one world? Is it not true that facing disaster together, we must all unite to defy despair, to prevent surrender to the demonic? The minds are sick, the hearts are mad, humanity is drunk with a sense of absolute sovereignty. Our pride is hurt by each other's arrogance. The dreadful predicament is not due to economic conflicts. It's due to spiritual paralysis. This is an age of suspicion, when most of us seem to live by the rule, suspect thy neighbor as thyself. Such radical suspicion leads to despair of our capacity to be free and to eventual surrender to demonic forces, surrender to idols of power, to monsters of self-righteous ideologies. What will save us is a revival of reverence for humans, unmitigable indignation at acts of violence, burning compassion for all who are deprived the wisdom of the heart. What all of us have in common is poverty, anguish, insecurity. What all religions have in common is power to refute the fallacy of absolute expediency. Insistence that the dignity of human is in our power of compassion, is in our capacity for sacrifice and self-denial. He gave this speech April 1st, 1963, 56 years ago. He gave it at a dinner for Cardinal Bea, who he worked with during Vatican II. Rabbi Heschel single-handedly got the Catholic Church to take the Jews killed Christ out of the catechism and removed mission to the Jews, to convert the Jews from the catechism. And as I think about it, there's a mountain hanging over our heads now. The mountain is going to fall if we continue in our arrogance. And arrogance comes from this idea that we have absolute sovereignty over ourselves and we can have absolute rule over others. We just celebrated Shavuos, which is the holiday of freedom. We get free when we accept God and God's laws and God's ways, God's teachings, God's guidance. Without that, we cannot be free because we're left to our own selves, we're left to our own impulses, we're left to our own egotism. We need a revival of spirit. And not the spirit that we hear from a lot of preachers and a lot of rabbis and a lot of eloquent orators. It's the spirit of each of us. The spirit that says, I rather connect than be separate. The spirit where we know that we are needed. The spirit within us that reminds us that we matter. That there is no world worth living in if we don't help to make it worth living in. And that we have a higher calling than our base needs. And, with all due respect to Rabbi Iggy, God cares. Rabbi Iggy thinks God doesn't give a shit, but that's for another time. We've had this argument for years. So these words of Rabbi Heschel, they stir me up, they get me aggravated, they make me nuts, and they just sadden me. 1963, the height of the Vietnam War. It was after the lie of the Gulf of Tonkin. Our leaders all over the world have told so many lies to get everybody mad at everybody else. Hitler did it with the Reichstag fire. LBJ did it with the Gulf of Tonkin. George W. Bush did it with weapons of mass destruction. Now we've got the Iranians. It would be wonderful if we could say we could trust what the government says, but we've learned that we can't. Our government has become a self-interest. Our job as citizens is to rise up and say, no, it's the interest of the country. That if you really want to be a strict constitutionalist, if you really want to be a believer in what the founding fathers were talking about, then you have to believe in democracy, you have to believe in life, in liberty, in the pursuit of happiness, and you have to believe in being open to care for each other, because that's what they did. That's how the country was born. If you're a Jew, You need to believe in all of these things because that's the basis of our faith. When we left Egypt, it wasn't only Jews that came with us. In the Torah, it says there's one law for the citizen and the stranger alike. We have the power. Recovery. The recovery movement is the movement that Rabbi Heschel believed would save us. He believed that the drug epidemic that he talked about in 1971, 48 years ago, could be the blessing because we could learn to live together, we could learn to live with God, and we could learn to live with each other. That's the challenge of this reading. That's the challenge of being a Jew. That's the challenge of being a human. That's the challenge of recovery. And I believe that we can meet that challenge. And it's going to take each one of us. Shabbat Shalom. We continue with a niggin. A niggin is a wordless melody. You can't miss this. So blow out the schmutz of the week, breathe in the joy of Shabbos, and everybody participate because Nathan's going to stop. And if you're not singing, there's silence. Okay, page 7 are on the screen. Shalom Aleichem. Let's do it.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon. Melech mi melech malachei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu. Bohem leshalom malachei hashalom malachei elyon. Melech mi melech malachei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu. Lai 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 la la lai la lai la 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 lai la lai la lai 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 la 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 lai la lai la 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 lai la lai la 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 lai la lai la 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 lai. Barhuni leshalom malachei hashalom malachei elyon. Mi melech malachei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu. Seitem leshalom malachei hashalom malachei elyon. Mi melech malachei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu. Lai 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 Shirul Adonai, Shir Hadash, Shirul Adonai, Kol Haaretz, Shirul Adonai, Baruch Shemo, Basru Meyom, Leom Yeshuato, Sapru Vegoyim Kevodo, Bechol Ha'amim Mivlotav, Ki Gadol Adonai, Hulal Meyor. Noraho, Al Kol Elohim. Lai lai la lai lai, lai la lai lai, ya lai la lai lai, ya la lai, ya la lai, la lai la lai lai, lai la lai lai, ya lai la lai lai, ya la lai, ya la lai, la lai la lai lai, lai 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 lai, la lai la lai lai, lai la lai lai lai. Lai, 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 lai. All right.
One of these weeks we'll actually practice this thing.
This guy's got some moves right here.
Only following you. Okay, this is the time for tzedakah. Tzedakah means righteousness. The sisterhood is passing the tzedakah boxes. Rabbi Yitzhak Buxbaum wrote this book, Jewish Spiritual Practices, and he said the two things you have to do before Shabbos, one of them is tzedakah. Because tzedakah says that I have a seat at the table. In our tradition, I say this all the time, even a beggar has to do tzedakah. Because tzedakah is not a choice, it's a mitzvah. It's a commandment, it's a call. A commandment is a call to us to heal this world. It's to say, I know that there are people out there suffering. I know that there are people who can't afford recovery. I know that there are people who can't feed themselves on Shabbos. And my job is to do my part, whatever it is, to help people, to feed their soul, to feed their bodies, to feed their minds. So what happens with the money here is that it goes to help to really pay for the residents to have fun and sobriety. We have mandatory fun. Because it's very hard after you've been using. Shh, please. I won't talk when you're talking. It's very hard to learn how to have fun when the only way you've ever had fun for such a long time is when you're loaded. There's great fear in it. So taking the residents out for mandatory fun, as we call it, is our way of saying, you know, you can do this. And the other money helps to defray the cost of tonight and is a drop in the bucket of the $5 million that we have to raise in order to make sure that our doors are open for everyone. So I'm very, very appreciative. I'm very grateful. Harriet's grateful. The whole staff is grateful. And all the residents are grateful. Because every time you do something, every time you do tzedakah, you're telling somebody, I believe in you. I believe that you can recover. I believe that you're worth it. And one of the ways that we all find out how much we're worth is through tshuva, the second practice that we're supposed to do prior to Shabbos. Tshuva is this moment where I take a look at myself and I see what I've done poorly, where I've missed the mark, and I see where I've hit the mark. I take a real look at myself so that I don't have to hide. Tshuva really is the path to and of authenticity. Doesn't mean that I'm going to get it right all the time. In fact, our tradition says that tshuva was put into the world before the world was created. I add, because God knew we'd screw up and need a way back. Tshuva is the answer to the myth of perfection. It's the response to the Greeks that say we can be perfect. We can't. So we do tshuva out loud here. We make amends. We give gratitude. It's our expression of how great life really is.
Hi, I'm Barbara, a grateful member of the community. And I have a message, or two messages, from Nicole, who is in New York. And she wants me to read this. A special happy birthday to Jillian. I am so proud of you. You inspire everyone around you, and you constantly make me a better person. Thank you for being the most amazing friend and colleague. I love you so much, and I'm so proud of how far you have come, and I'm so blessed to be a part of your journey. Riggy. That would be Rabbi Iggy. Now that you have had the chance to roll your eyes, I wanted to express my gratitude to you and all you have done for the community. Thank you for giving me the experience of a lifetime and the opportunity to grow both professionally and personally. Getting to know you has been an experience in itself, and I am so grateful for our friendship. There is no one else I can call and annoy for advice from nail polish color to what restaurant to eat at, and all my life's problems. I know that even though we will not be on the same coast, our relationship is still just beginning, and I am so grateful to have you in my life and love you so much. And I wanted to say happy birthday to everybody that's taking a cake tonight, and especially Jillian. I'm so proud of you. And Rabbi Iggy, I am getting to know you just now, and I am grateful, and it's the beginning also. I also just wanted to give gratitude to Rabbi and Harriet, who really helped me get through the last couple of days. And it is just, it warms my heart that I have both of you to mentor me and guide me and be my friends. So thank you.
Hi, I'm Paul, a grateful member of the community, and a no on Bim Bom, just for the record. I was just looking at the list of birthdays. Some I don't know. Some are more newbies. Some are more experienced newbies. But you know, there's a lot of transition that's reflected in these lists of people taking cakes, and there's transitions going to be happening on the other side of the bima too. And I think we've been lucky, and I think we're all lucky that even though all of these names are changing, the numbers go up and faces change, that we're all could be here, a place that's devoted to principle above ritual, and I'm very grateful to be part of that. Thank you.
Shoot. Hi, I'm Jules. I'm a grateful member of this community. Resident member. Okay, so real quick, I'll just start out by saying next Friday will be my last Friday night service here as a resident after 18 months of being here. So thank you, Rabbi and Harriet, for putting up with me, and all the other staff for putting up with me. It has been a very long and arduous road, but thanks to the life that I have gained here, I completed my first quarter of college after 10 years of not going to school. Thanks. At Antioch University, and I'm really excited to continue it. And then for those of you who don't know, I made like the best friend in the whole wide world being here, and tonight she's celebrating 4 years sober, and that's Brittany. And I can't say too much without crying because I'm super proud and I'm super grateful of you, and you're an amazing mother and an amazing friend and an amazing sister and an amazing supervisor. And you know, we have shitty days and we have great days, and you continue to push through and to become a better person every single day, and I love you very much.
Good Shabbos. I'm Brandon. I'm a grateful member of this community. I wanted to give gratitude first to Beit Tshuva. Way back in 2002, the day I got out of prison, they took me in and gave me treatment. And then I had the honor of working here for about 14 years. And this is also where I met my wife. She's taking her 13-year cake, and we just celebrated our 9th wedding anniversary a couple of weeks ago, and I just wanted you to know that every day of my life is better for having you in it, and you are the most amazing woman in the world to me. I love you.
I'm Erin. I'm a grateful member of this community. Whew. I just wanted to express my gratitude to Jill. It's her birthday. And just to put in perspective, a little bit over 2 years ago, we were homeless in Florida in our cars together. And she's been such an amazing support in my life in the past 2 years especially. I've struggled a lot, and she saved my life by getting me in here. So I just wanted to tell her I love her and thank you.
My name's Jeremy. I'm an extremely grateful member of this community. Happy birthday to everyone taking a cake. Too many names on the list. All you guys touch me in the work you do and the lives that you guys live. Yeah, I see you, Xander. That was funny, huh? Touch you, Ace, touch you. You guys, that's where you're going? Thank you. But really, it's farewell Shabbos, man. One of my favorite sayings in recovery is that people come into your life for seasons or reasons. And even the people that come in season, there's a reason for them. There really is. Just like the seasons, they come and go. But I cherish the friendship that has grown over the years of working with you. I appreciate your rawness, your realness. I appreciate the, just tell it how it is. These are individuals I really focus to because it's part of me. But learning how to do it with tact is something that's been graceful to watch with you, man. On to new adventures. On to new adventures, man. Where you go, we know that you're going to bring part of this with you, and that is a blessing, truly. Every country, every place in the United States should have a piece of Beit Tshuva, because a small piece of this place can cure what's going on outside. If you get an example, all of us come in these walls and there's clarity. For the hour, if you spend an hour, for us residents, it's 24 hours a day. Sometimes our heads go crazy, but there's always somebody to watch after you and be a light. So take that light to New York, man. We need you out there. Amen. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Zach Happyatic, and
Hi, Zach.
and involved with this community as well. I have a little story to share with you very briefly. This past week, I'm a handyman, and somebody had called me up to install a light bulb in a ceiling, which on the surface didn't sound so terrible and sounded kind of easy. It was a 12-foot ceiling. and I only had an 8-foot ladder. And I have a fear of falling, and I have a fear of heights. And I went up and I did it, and I changed the light bulb. It all worked out. And then the person who called me, his partner who owned the company, called me and started talking to me, and somehow or other the subject came on to sobriety, and he's got about 6 months. I have my 36 years and change, and we started talking about how did I get it. And I explained to him what's going on in my life, and I gave him a brief fill-in about this place called Beit Teshuvah that I'm involved in. He says, wait right here, and he came back and he gave me a $1,000 check for Beit Teshuvah. You have no idea when there's going to be mazel in the air. Just grab it when it happens. Thank you, God.
Amen. Thank you, Zach.
Hi, my name is Sai. I'm a grateful member of this community. I do show up once in a while, and tonight I want to congratulate all the birthday people, especially my dad, for 22 years. He's a true miracle. Number two miracle is having all of us under one roof here, because after the destruction that this guy left, and with my mom's, with God bless her soul, this wasn't like, this wasn't happening. And the fact that you're all here tonight, that's, a testament of this program. And Rabbi, as you know, putting Jewish alcoholism and Judaism in one sentence is hard enough, because Jews in trade are attorneys and doctors. And then adding the Iranian on top of it, that's almost, it's a big challenge, right? But to stand, I'd like, this is a conversation for another time. The mullahs in Iran are a threat, so we're going to talk about that later on. And I hadn't put our name, as a sponsor for dinner tonight, but I didn't see my name here. So we're going to match everybody, all the sponsors tonight for dinner as a token of our appreciation to you, Harriet, and the house. Thank you so much.
Hi, good Shabbos, everyone. I'm David, a grateful member of this community. And I'm so grateful to have been a part of this place for so many years. I've been coming here for about 9 years, and there's no question that it's made me a better doctor, a better psychiatrist, and hopefully a little bit better person. But what I wanted to share with you was something that happened this Wednesday. The end of every June, we have a dinner, and the dinner is to help say goodbye to the psychiatric residents or fellows from UCLA that have been with us for a year, and to welcome in the new crop that are coming. And so because of what they've heard about this place, we have 2 full-time fellows coming in starting in July, and 3 psychiatric residents. And that's because of the reputation that the rotation has developed. And I'll tell you why it has developed that kind of reputation. The outgoing fellow was asked to tell the newcomers what he found most remarkable about this place. He didn't say that it had to do with learning how to treat psychiatric syndromes. He didn't say it was learning about medication-assisted treatment. He didn't say it was the brilliant supervision from Dr. Friedman and Dr. Miles. Here's what he said. He said to these incoming people, what you're going to see here is the power of the spiritual program and the spiritual community and the nature of change that occurs in people as a result of coming through here. And this is something that you all teach. You've been teaching me for 9 years. You've been teaching the psychiatric residents and fellows who come through here. And my hope is always that they're like spores. They go out into our medical universe, and they spread the notion of spiritual change, of biopsychosocial spiritual treatment of our disorders. So I just want to pass that on to you, pass on my gratitude to all of you for what you give to us in the world of psychiatry and medicine.
Thank you, Dr. Friedman.
after me. Hold on. Hi, it's Chaya, and I'm a grateful member of this community. And first and foremost, I want to share my gratitude for Beit Tshuva for keeping me alive every day, and for all of my people here and my family here. And then I wanted to tell Iggy, thank you so, so much for everything, and I'm really going to miss you. And it was really, really nice to connect with you and learn so much from you. And I think it's awesome that you're from Belgium, so I think that's how we started to get to know each other. But I'm really going to miss you, and I wish you the best of luck in your new place. Thank you.
Oh, Janet.
Hi, everybody. I'm Janet, and I'm a grateful member of this community. Very quickly, I just wanted to thank everybody who has supported our golf tournament. The BTS Open is Monday. We have 3 spots left. If there's anyone here who still would like to golf and would like to join us, we're going to have 100 golfers, and it's going to be a great day. I also wanted to give a shout out to Jillian, who is the newest member of the development department. We love working with her, and we're so proud of you, Jillian. So mazel tov, and Iggy, you will be missed. Thank you.
And I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Rabbi Tova. Rabbi Tova, go ahead. Anything you want to do, Rabbi Tova.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Tova. I'm a grateful member of this community. So first of all, congratulations to the birthdays, all of you. But in particular, I just want to highlight 3. Xander, happy birthday. I feel really grateful to be in community with you. And Rabbi Mark talks a lot about feeling like you belong in, family. And while we don't spend so much time together, I feel like I belong when I see you in the halls. And so I'm really grateful to you and very happy for you. Brittany, you were one of the first folks here at Beit Tshuva that I had the privilege of hearing your story. And I just feel very grateful for the fact that you wear your vulnerability out in such a beautiful and powerful way, and it inspires me and so many others. So happy birthday. And to Jillian, I can't believe it's 2 years, because that means that it's our 2-year anniversary coming up. I'm so grateful that you are in my life and that we have had the privilege of having different relationships, spiritual counselor and resident, and now friend and colleague. And it is just really masterful to just see how you walk through the world with your way, the way that you walk. So happy birthday. I love you. And Iggy, it's not your birthday, but it feels like your birthday in some way. I don't think I ever told you this, but when I first met you, I really did not like you. Not just not like I was like, oh my goodness, who is this person? Who does he think he is? And I talked about you with a lot of people. I was like, I can't work at this place with this person. And here we are, however many years later, 2 years later, whatever that is, and you are one of my favorite people in the whole world. I just love everything about you. I love that you are you, and I love that you inspire me to be more of me. And I love that we get to wear different relationships and hats all the time, and it's just such a blessing. And shoes, but his shoes are always better than mine, obviously. So farewell, see you soon, gonna miss you a lot.
And I'm grateful. I'm grateful for so much. It's really hard. I met with Ed Feinstein again today, Rabbi Feinstein, as I do every Friday, and we started talking about what we're going to talk about on high holidays. And he has no idea what he's talking about, but he told me what I should talk about. So since I had no idea what I was going to talk about, I told him what he should talk about. And this is the dance we do every June. Every June we do this dance. And just hanging out with him is so great and so wonderful. I'm grateful for Nicole also. because Nicole helped me, and Rabbi Tova. The two of them helped me launch this spiritual counseling certificate program that we have through the Elaine Breslow Institute. And I get to work with people in the field and do spiritual counseling with them and train them in how to be spiritual counselors themselves. And it's just such a joy, and it's so powerful, and it's so lovely. So thank you, Nicole, for making all of it work, and thank you, Rabbi Tova, for making the curriculum so that I know what I'm doing. It's really going to be hard because Rabbi Tova is also leaving, and she's one of the few people that get me and can translate me, which is not an easy thing to do. Ask Harriet, she's not easy, right? To translate me. So I want to thank you. And Rabbi Iggy. So the way we got to know each other, of course, is that I think I said, "Who the fuck are you?" or something like that. And then I walked in on one of Rabbi Matt Shapiro's trainings, and you said something, and I immediately disagreed. And that set the stage for us being bar pluktas and chevruta. That a bar plukta is somebody who argues with you and grinds against you. And a chevruta is somebody you study with. And I want to tell you what I've learned, what I'm grateful for. I've learned to appreciate Talmud much more. I've learned to revel in learning through arguing. Most of all, I've learned to love your soul. I've learned to appreciate you so much. And to know that what you're going to do in New York is going to save people and save lives. And that you felt your calling and you heard it here. And your love for Beit Shuvah, your love for Harriet, your love for me, it just shines this huge ray of God down. The priestly blessing is in this parsha, and you do, having you around blesses me and us, and it guards us, and you protect us, and you bring us good guidance, even when I don't take it. Most of all, you are my partner. You do bring me wholeness, to wholeness, because together we are one. And your leaving is both exhilarating and deeply saddening. And it's not about missing you, it's about part of me's going. And I can't tell you how grateful I am that part of you is staying here. And Harriet, you're the person that makes it all happen. You're the crazy broad that had a dream, followed it through, and just collected misfits. You collected all the people that felt like they had no place in the world, that couldn't be heard, that weren't appreciated. And you saw us for who we are, which, of course, is why Iggy came here and stayed. He was going to stay until you saw him. Until he saw you, too. And now you love him. But I love your spirit. I love the concern you have for every human being, even though you don't like all of them. the concern you have is amazing. And I'm grateful that you had concern for me 30 plus years ago. And that you've never lost it. Shabbat Shalom. We continue with an original by Zach.
This is dedicated to my great counselor, Xander Albright. I love you, and I'm sober because of you. No liquor, flow even sicker. I put him down on my zannies in the picture. No longer in hell, busy finding myself. You're out late, I'm up on the night shift. I'm up early, always at a meeting. Coffee in the morning, cigarettes I'm blowing. So open, things are getting real, I'm not backing down. So open, I'm the only one who can save me now. Sober exposure no longer, I'm the real me, the part of me is over. Sober exposure no longer, I'm the real, got me hold up. Not chilling in the back of a cop car, at home with the wife cleaning sober. Real shit, I won't fight it. Real shit, and I like it. I'm too busy in my own lane, I'm too busy living free to play these child games. Not trading bills on the door, filling up bank accounts with hope. For my family, for my cousin G. Put a roof over mommy, I got devil dreams. Not trading bills on the door. You're at an all-time low, so low, so open. Things are getting real, I'm not backing down. So open, I'm the only one who can save me now. Sober exposure no longer, I'm the real me, the part of me is over. Sober exposure no longer, I'm the real Hashem has got me holiday. Was living life, lowering all the voices, gave it a try. I emptied all my closet, I'll never lie, I'll never lie. Spit it in my guts, all over like so open. Things are getting real, I'm not backing down. So open, I'm the only one who can save me now. Sober exposure no longer, I'm the real me, the part of me is over. Sober exposure no longer, I'm the real me, Hashem has got me whole up. Thank you.
All right, we need the birthdays up here. We need the birthdays up here to welcome new members. And we need the new members, Victor A., Elias S., Daniel T., and Daniel R. to come up. Josh Hembaum, I can't believe it, man. What a crowd. This is amazing. You guys gather around there. Okay, this is done responsibly and responsively. So the birthdays you start. All of them can give you great pointers in how to live in recovery, because that's actually what all of them do. All right? Thank you. All right. Mismore Share. This is an arrangement by James Fuchs. Come on, we got to do these transitions quick. Don't believe it. Okay. I'm going to move this.
I'll name it.
Lie, la, lie, lie, la, lie, lie, la, lie, la, lie, 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 la, lie, lie, la, lie, la, lie, lie, lie. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, לשמך עליון. My soul has a song to sing to you, the song of souls I play for you, for kindness in the morning sun and faithfulness in the night. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, לשמך עליון. We give thanks to you, O Lord, a special harp, a 10-string lyre. We fill our song with Shabbat cheer. Thanks and rejoice, we sing to you. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, לשמך עליון. All you do, we give thanks to you, O Lord. Hear our song, hear our song, hear our song. All you do, we give thanks to you, O Lord. Hear our song, hear our song, hear our song. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, לשמך עליון. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, לשמך עליון. Lie, la, lie, lie, la, lie, lie, la, lie, la, lie, 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 la, lie, lie, la, lie, la, lie, lie, lie. Lie, la, lie, lie, la, lie, lie, la, lie, la, lie, 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 la, lie, lie, la, lie, la, lie, lie, lie. It's not hard. Lie, la, lie, lie, la, lie, lie, la, lie, la, lie, 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 la, lie, lie, la, lie, la, lie, lie, lie. Lie, la, lie, lie, la, lie, lie, la, lie, 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 lie. Lie, lie, is more. She
All right, everybody up for the Shabbos Bride. Let's dance her in. Lecho Doidi.
בדיבור אחד השמיענו אל חמיוחד אדוני אחד ושמו אחד ושמו תפארת בלי תילה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה כי מקור חברך מראש מקדם נסוכה סוף מעשה במחשבה תכלה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה התעוררי התעוררי כי באורך מאורי אורי אורי שיר דברי כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה גם בשמחה וצולה תוך אמוני עם סגולה בואי חלה בואי חלה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת
Okay, we need the birthdays to come up and light the Shabbos candles. We're trying to move this along a little bit. Just trying a little bit to move it along. Try and get done on time. It'll be impossible.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kirshano b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lechad likner lechad likner shel Shabbat. Shir ma'alot esa einai ele arim mehaim yavo Ezri. Ezri meim Hashem Osei shamayim va'aretz Al yitein lamod raglecha Ol yanum shomrecha Hine lo yanom velo yishan shomer Yisroel Hashem shomrecha Hashem tzilcha al yad yeminecha Yoman Hashemesh lo ychakeka vayarech balayla Hashem yishmorcha mikol ra Yishmor et nafshecha Hashem yitzmor tzecha uvoecha me'ata ve'ad olam me'ata ve'ad
Teacher is coming to teach, and I want to stand in honor of Rabbi Iggy.
Thank you. That was beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for that. No, that was really beautiful. And thank you for all the kind words and the thoughts and the sentiments. Those have been spoken out loud to those that have not been spoken out loud. I appreciate it. They said about Nahum Ish Gamzu that he was blind in both eyes. Both his arms were amputated, both his legs were amputated, and his entire body was covered in boils. He was lying in a dilapidated house, and the legs of his bed were placed in buckets of water so that ants would not climb on him. Once, his students wanted to remove the bed from the house, and afterwards remove the rest of his property. He said to them, "My sons, remove the vessels first and then remove my bed, because I can guarantee you that as long as I'm in the house will not fall." So they removed the vessels, and only afterwards they removed his bed. And immediately, when they removed him in his bed, the house collapsed. Then his students said to him, "Rabbi, since you are evidently a holy, righteous man, as we have just seen, why is this happening to you?" He said to them, "My sons, I brought this on myself. Once I was traveling along the road to my father-in-law's house, and I had with me a load with 3 donkeys, one for food, one for drink, and one for delicacies. A poor person came and stood before me on the road, saying, 'My Rabbi, sustain me, give me something to eat.' I said to him, 'Wait until I unload my donkey, after which I will give you something to eat.' But I had not managed to unload my donkeys before his soul left his body, and he died. I went and I fell upon my face, and I said, 'May my eyes which had no compassion on your eyes be blinded. May my hands which had no compassion on your hands be amputated. May my legs which had no compassion on your legs be amputated.' And my mind did not rest until I said, may my whole body be covered in boils. His students then said, woe to us that we have seen you like this. He said to them, woe is me if you had not seen me like this. Now the Talmud asks, why is he called Nahum Ish Gamzu? The reason, they say, is because anything that would happen to him, he would say, Gamzu letova. This too for the good. It's a harsh story. There are two ways to look at this story. One way reads the story as an extreme version of positive attitude. Here is a poor, dilapidated, quadriplegic blind man with a skin condition, to boot, who refuses to feel sorry for himself. Gam zu letova. This too for the good, he says, and it becomes his moniker. The other way to look at it is through the question of responsibility, through this man's self-afflicted wounds. He encounters the poor, hungry man on the road on his donkey, feeling above him, perhaps. 3 donkeys filled with not just food, but delicacies. Trying to help, it took him too long to save the poor man's life. His death haunts him. Rabbi Nachum asks himself, how am I responsible? I didn't cause his starvation, but I did not act fast enough to end it. Through this point of view, he feels he has to suffer greatly for his tshuva. He won't let himself off the hook until he feels the pain of the poor person and takes responsibility for his actions. I have no doubt he understands the extreme nature of it. Gamzu letova is not directed at himself, but at the world and his students. Woe is me if you had not seen me like this. This is for you guys to learn, he teaches. I've been thinking a lot about him this week. Those who know me know that I'm not one to exalt suffering. I like the good life. I walk through the world feeling good, usually. I've made peace with my otherness, with my parts that don't fit in anywhere, or anywhere other than Betshuva, really. But today, here, now, I struggle with the responsibility of my action, with the results of my decisions. These last few weeks have been rough. I'm suffering. I am in pain. I worry about the future and what I'm trying to build. I have to say goodbye, and I don't really want to. So it's making me feel not good enough, not strong enough, not worthy enough. Maybe I can't do all the things I said. Maybe I can't do all the things I said, and I would justify my pain. And still, my responsibility. I made these decisions. I have to face them. I have to tell you, I want to be more like him, not complaining, not feeling sorry for myself. This is for the good, I tell myself. I'm doing this for good. If he can do it, I surely can too, right? You see, his state is not punishment. It's not from God. God does not appear in this story. God doesn't give a shit. It's his tshuva, an ultimate tshuva, no doubt. So he is glad for it. He does not see this as suffering. We read this as suffering. Perhaps like Camus when describing Sisyphus, flipping the conception on its head when it says the struggle itself towards the height is enough to fill a man's heart. One must imagine Sisyphus happy. My small mind thinks that the job of Sisyphus is most meaningless. He rolls a heavy stone to the top of the mountain only to see it roll down and he has to start again. He has to do this forever. But Camus feels that even Sisyphus must be having moments of happiness, especially when he reaches the mountaintop, though for a very brief moment. Sisyphus has accepted the fact that his actions led him to this, and he has to do the work. So not complaining, not feeling sorry for himself, not committing suicide, not escaping. But in truth, I don't want to suffer. Who wants that? Who wants to have pain? So learning from Rabbi Mark, my rabbi, I'm immersing myself in this story, and I ask myself and you, does my pain, does our pain have meaning? Do I have to accept my pain in order to succeed? Saying goodbye is hard. Leaving home is difficult. All the intellect in the world can't make my fear and pain go away. But Rabbi Nachum's story helps me deal with it. Accepting his teachings. His message to me is respond as quickly as you can to the world's needs. Wrestle with the responsibility. So I struggle, and it's painful. I love him for being so strong and inspiring and living his tshuva. And I hate him for making me feel even worse, even weaker. I'm in the thick of it, like so many of us here, trying to build something, a life. Wanting to do it for good, wanting to be good. So my sadness is really a witness to all that I have become here. To all that I have learned about responsibility from all of you. Woe is me if I don't learn from my tshuva. So I'm taking responsibility and sharing my struggles and my hopes with you. And one of my favorite stories. This too is for the good. Thank you.
Okay, so let's all welcome Shabbos in by rising for the Baruch Hu.
Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamevorach Baruch Adonai Hamevorach Hamevorach Le'olam ha'ed Hamevorach Hamevorach Le'olam va'ed.
Please be seated. Cover your eyes and chant these 6 words of the Shema.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. All my life I just didn't feel a part. I used drugs and booze to kill my pain in my heart. To cure my problems I should dope every day. Here at Tshuva I learned another way. I'm a junkie, I'm bipolar, feel the weight on my shoulder. But through therapy and tone, now my problems are all over. I'm growing every day, the program is okay. But if I don't finish my third step it all will go away. I'm the greatest program facilitator Tshuva's ever seen. But it'll all come to an end if I don't keep staying clean. I'm Monday at Shore and the residents are in awe. My vast Torah knowledge, we just started bombing bar. Tshuva gave me the tools to live my life, but unlike Jeremy Poole, I did not find a wife. Today my life is super awesome, I'm so proud. Happy birthday, Brando, let's scream very loud.
Our pain, freedom from ourselves is something we attain by understanding choices is something we could change. So we chose to win, then rather die in vain. It was never win or lose, cause it's never is a game. On the daily I'm reminded of the beauty is in his name. So I'm in pure awe when I look up to the sky, cause I can feel the presence and the love of Adonai. I never walk alone because it's always you and I. Taught to embrace my darkness, without it there's no light. They coexist together, they no longer have to fight. We are here together, so tonight let's all unite. With the love that's in this room, we have to be alright. He who makes wholeness in the heavens and the heights, can he also make wholeness for everyone of us?
Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Oh, oh,
You can't give it back to him.
Jackson! Yeah! Give it up for Jackson!
Can you give it back to him? Give it back to him, Daddy. Please give it back to him.
Thank you. All right, Philip, Jackson, Jeremy. Okay, you got it. Okay, I ask those in mourning or saying Kaddish for a Yortzeit to please rise. On page 67 or on the screen is the mourner's Kaddish. As a community, I ask you please to be quiet as I recite the names. As a community, we say Kaddish for Rita Werner, Erwin Sameth, Esther Hirschman, Phyllis Cherlin, Harriet Jacobson, David Ray, Frederick Crown, Celia Robbins, Dylan Galper, Michael Mason, Barbara Dorff, Carol Hirsch, Harry Goldman, Itzik Tance, the year of mourning for Meredith Baskin, Patricia Beckerman, Todd Bird, Richard Block, Mildred Borovitz, Lillian Bort, Tricia Dintzer, Sheila Ellman, Steve Katz, Jody Labov, Kobe Yaakov Levy, Rachel Machbitz, Chuck Maltz, Isaiah Negretti, Ed Praver, Dee Dee Quinn, Gene Redstone, Michael Roth, Tyler Shamash, Erwin Shapiro, Michael Shapsis, Phyllis Tell, Wilson Thacker, Lester Trackman, Alice Weiss, Lou Weiss, Muriel Werner, Donna Zivic, Itzhak Dasa. Together, Yikadal, Yikadash, Shemei Rabba, V'yalma Divrach, Hirutei, V'yamlich Malchutei, V'chayechon, V'yomechon, V'chaye Dechol Beit Yisrael, V'agala, Uvizman Kori, V'imru, Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabba, Mevorach, Leolam, Olameo Maya, Yit Barach, V'yishtabach, V'yit Pa'ar, V'yit Romam, V'yit Naseh. Vita dar, vita le, vita lal, shemei dekudsha brichu. Leila min kol birchata b'shirata, tush birchata v'nechemata, ta'amiran bi'alma v'imru, amen. Yeh shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru, amen. Hosei shalom b'mramav, hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru, amen. May the one who blesses and welcomes all of our loved ones send us comfort and healing, and we say amen. Please be seated. Birthdays, come on up. Each birthday's got 2 minutes, just so everybody understands. 2 minutes. Barbara's got the bell.
All right.
2 minutes. That light's going to go off. And when that light goes off, if you're not done, you're up here. Come on up here and read the prayer and gratitude for recovery.
Everyone knows that Barbara needs to be listened to, so. Hello. Hi. Congratulations. All right. Give me the next slide, because I don't have a prayer book. All right. We're going to read the screen if you can see it. Oh
Lord my God, I cried unto you, and you did heal me. O Lord, you saved me from the peril and kept me alive. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hagomel chayavim tovot shegmalani kol tov. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who bestows good beyond our deserving, and who has dealt graciously with me.
Everyone else, mi shigamalchem kol tov, hu yigmalchem kol tov selah. May the one who has caused you good always bestow goodness upon you all. Amen.
Amen.
All right. Everyone stay here for a second. Here, actually come down. Spread out.
All of you just line up.
Yeah.
One person.
As spread out as you can. One person for capes.
One person.
One person. You got too many people up here.
Sai told me you're speaking 30 seconds. Parvis, you're first. Parvis, come on up. Parvis. Parvis, come this way. Okay. Listen. Rabbi, you got this your hand first.
My name is Parviz Dardashti. I am 84 years sober and 22 years old. I made a mistake. Hey, I do it again. My name is Parviz. I am 84 years old and 22 years sober. And I owe my sobriety to you guys and to God. Thank you. Love.
Hi, I'm Marcy, a grateful member of this community and an alcoholic. I just want to thank everyone for sharing my birthday with me. Thank Beit Shuvah for my life. And happy birthday to everyone, especially my dear, sweet Jillian. I love you so much. It's been such an honor to work with you. I owe Beit Shuvah my life. I've been around it for 20 years. And I want to say to my husband, my rock, my love, my life, I couldn't do this without you every single day. I love you. Thank you.
Stephen, recovering grateful addict. Sorry for the tardiness. Work ran late. I wanted to say thank you to Beit Shuvah, to Harriet, to Rabbi, to my parents for being here and making it down here, to Brittany for convincing me to stay when all I wanted to do was run away after my relapse. And it's because of her that I had the opportunity to do everything right and and get to enjoy this. Because honestly, if this isn't what being sober is about, being able to enjoy the little things, then I don't know what sober is about. I've come to learn to love everything that life gives me, whether it's a trial, a tribulation, or a joy, because there's something I can learn from and there's something I can take away from it. So with that, I thank, again, Beit Shuvah and everybody here for celebrating my birthday with me.
My name is Josh. I'm an addict and a grateful member of this community. And 17 years ago, I had no idea who I was, where I was, and how I was going to live my life. So first and foremost, I want to thank my STS family for coming out, the Kaluvas, the Carols, and the Springers, and the Rosners, my mom and my dad, and my Aunt Carol, and my sister Eliza for always supporting me. My wife, Shira, and my reason for living today, this little one, Isabella. 17 years ago, this life that I'm living, I never would have thought would ever been possible, because people like me, we don't make it past 30 years old. And this past year, I just turned 40. So that tells you something about this program. I love my life. I see my counselor, Harold, who, if it wasn't for you, I don't know I would have survived the 12-step process because I was very reluctant at first to start that process. I was being nice. I was very anti-12-step when I first started, and my life wasn't going anywhere, so I remembered the words of Harold, who, give it a try. So I did, and I've done it multiple times since, and I'm here, I'm alive. I was able to quit smoking. I was able to start a new business. And it's a direct result of what you put into the program and what you put into the life outside of the rooms and Beit Shuva. You know, I learned how to live, and I just think everybody here, Rabbi, you and I may have not always seen eye to eye back in those days. And the times that you were not so kind really helped me. And, you know, I come from a different Beit Shuva time where there was a lot of yelling. Not only... But it was something that I needed, and it was something that I look back on and I say, if it didn't happen, I don't know where I would be. So Rabbi Mark, thank you. Harriet, thank you for this vision and for keeping it going. And to Elaine Breslow, who was like a godsend to my family. So thank you.
Hi, Jackie, alcoholic and grateful member of this community. I wore heels today, and I don't know why. And I'm a little tall. Anyways, hi, Lily. I want to say thank you to Harriet and Rabbi, wherever you are, for making this place happen. I landed at Beit Teshuvah when I had almost 2 years of sobriety. I didn't go through the program. I was born in the conservative South and baptized Presbyterian and raised Episcopalian, and I ended up at Beit Teshuvah, and I feel like I've sort of like halfway converted. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But all of my friends and everybody that I love has gone through the house here. This place has saved the lives of my family of choosing over there, Jessica, my girlfriend, and Ryan, my boyfriend. I want to say thank you to you. I went through some depression earlier this year, and you were my rock, and you grounded me when I needed it, and I feel very safe with you, and I love you, and I'm glad to be on this journey with you. Get a sponsor. If you don't like AA, that's fine too, but get someone that you can tell the truth to. That was really important to me, to start telling the truth. I haven't done this thing perfectly. I think a lot of you here know that. I want to thank Darren also for becoming a great female presence in my life right now when I need it. And Iggy, yes, you. I had the pleasure of doing Teshuvah group with Iggy when I worked here a few years ago. And, you know, eventually I just kind of became grouped in with the girls. And I was doing my Teshuvah, and Iggy was telling me, you know, how to change things. And I've learned so much from you. And I've taken what you've taught me out where I am now, and I'll never forget our experience in there and the lives that you changed, and I really appreciate being able to work with you and know you. And good luck in New York. I mean, you don't need the luck, but I'm gonna give it to you anyways. Thank you guys so much. All right.
Joey, grateful member of this community. Rabbi and Harriet, thank you for creating a space for this lost and broken soul, man. This place has given me so much, so much. A huge thank you to the donors. because without you guys, I mean, I came here twice without a penny to my name. Life in shambles. Second time I came back crying, begging to get back in, and thank you, Brandon, and thank you, Rabbi, for letting me back in. But I didn't do this alone, man. You know, I just took direction. Zach Jones, I thank you for pushing me inside, you know, and to do the internal work. My therapist, Margot, so amazing, so amazing. I mean, I told that woman stuff that I've never told anyone in my life, man, and it's such a relief to live freely. David Bear, thank you for believing in me and giving me a job and giving me that self-confidence to go out and face the world. My coworkers, my friends, thank you. I love you guys. Xander, I love you, brother. I love you so much, man. And my son, who's here with me tonight, he's my best friend, man, and he's what keeps me pushing, man. And thank you guys all. It's beautiful. And Richie, how can I? Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, and I love you, and you'll be missed, Iggy. Thank you, guys.
Yaakov, grateful member of this community. 3 years ago, I just gotten out of jail for violating parole, not too serious about anything. And I got in here through the grace of God. And at first, I didn't take it seriously while I was in here. And people still kept pushing. I was one of the reluctant ones here. And they didn't let go. I have my problems with this place, you know, like all institutions. I don't get along with them so well, but they didn't, like I said, they didn't let go. And finally, when I was ready to get serious, they were there. I got custody of my kid. I live by myself. Thank you. I have my own spot. I have a job. Life is tough, but the path that this place set me on, it's an amazing thing, and I just can't say enough about this place. So for the people that are in here right now that don't want to be here, all I have to say is I was there. Just give it a try. All the garbage that we were doing before, it's still out there. But this place, you're here right now. Just try it right now, and hope everyone gets it. Thank you.
Grateful member of this community. Harriet, thank you. Obviously, this place wouldn't be here without you. Rabbi, thank you for being the sandpaper that helped smooth me out over the last decade or so. I've been through this house 3 times. Super grateful for everything. Kind of a private person, but my mom passed this week. And I say that I was ready for it. We passed with her. It was a beautiful thing. It's not the easiest thing in the world to go through, but I didn't pick up and smoke crack. And thank you. I don't look for applause with that because I did that for a lot of years when nothing happened. But I say that I've been in and out of recovery for 25 years, and I've had long stretches of sobriety, and I've never been strong enough to deal with something like this in my life. And what I gotta say is, Rabbi, every time that I've come back here and every time that I've been here, you've asked me that question of like, what are the lies that I tell myself?
And I don't believe in those anymore, right? I don't believe in the story. He's still there, but I'm not a scared 12-year-old kid anymore, right? And when he comes up, I can comfort him because I'm a grown-ass 45-year-old man with a 20-year-old son, you know, who kills it. Like, I got a family over here that, thank God for it. This little guy, my counselor, Jeremy, Bear, Xander, thank you for all the passes to Menchie's. They for sure hooked me up. And I'm going to shut up now because there's not a lot of time. But thank you, everybody. I love you all.
Hi, I'm Brittany. I'm a grateful member of this community. Firstly, and I forgot to say this last year, I want to say thank you to anyone who has ever donated even a penny to Beit Shuva. I came here with absolutely nothing except the clothes on my back out of prison, and now I have a job here and a life and a relationship with the best people in the world, and that's because of the people that donate that keep this place going, so thank you. Harriet, a year ago, I gave you kind of an abstract thank you because I felt like I was supposed to, and in the last year, I've gotten to know you and to come to you and say things like, teach me how to be alone in the next 5 minutes, I think was the most recent thing I said to you. And you've always opened your heart and listened to me, and I appreciate that. Rabbi, about a year ago, my spiritual counselor told me she was leaving, and I asked every other spiritual counselor in the building to take me so that I wouldn't end up with you. Because I was absolutely terrified of you. And I came here because you were the rabbi that I read in prison, and you talk about the rabbis you read in prison a lot, and I looked up to you so much, and I was so afraid that you were going to tell me about myself and it was going to be true, and you do that all the time, and I'm really grateful for that. Thank you. David Bear, everything that I have right now is because you took a chance on me and gave me an internship, and I'm so grateful for that. I work with the coolest, best people in the world. I get paid to hang out with my friends and try to save lives at the same time. To the residents, I'm so grateful. You guys helped me remember what it was like and why I wanted this. And it's so inspiring to watch you guys grow. Dr. Friedman back there in the corner, I don't know if I would have made it through the last couple months without you, because you know, at almost 4 years in, I felt like I was holding on by nothing, and you helped me see that it was okay to admit that I needed more help than I already had, so thank you. My sister, a year ago, I didn't even want to ask my family to come be here, and that beautiful person right there wanted absolutely nothing to do with me, and rightfully so, and the fact that she's here says absolutely everything it needs to about the magic of this place, because I hurt the people I loved tremendously, and I don't think I hurt anybody more than her, and she's here, and she's my best friend in the world. And I just love her, and I love all of you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I'm Jillian. I'm a grateful member of this community. I'm really nervous. I want to start by saying happy birthday to all the birthdays taking cakes tonight. And I just want to share a little story that I think shows why I'm sober today. A little over 2.5 years ago, I overdosed on the day after my 29th birthday. This was not my first overdose, and it was not my last overdose. But this particular time, my mom texted me. And before I read what she texted me, it's important for me to say that I've been in and out of treatment over 25 times during the last 15 years, so my mom has been through it. And the text said, "It's kind of amazing that you made it to age 29. If you really want to be clean, you'll make up your mind to do so. If not, you won't make it to 30. I guess I won't be seeing you when I come to Florida unless it's to get your body, and if you do die, know that I love you, and I'll hopefully see you in heaven." That wasn't enough to get me sober. It took me almost 8 months and a lot more shit for me to get here. In contrast to that text, I got a text from my mom this morning. It said, "I never thought I'd see you sober again in my lifetime. I'm so proud of you and I love you so much." To be honest, I didn't get sober for myself. I was broken, hopeless, suicidal, and desperate, and I didn't think that I could make it. I couldn't bear the thought of my parents having to bury me, and I decided to try to get sober one more time. I didn't get sober for myself, but I stay sober because I finally have a life that I'm not willing to lose. I'm so grateful for everyone in my life that has helped me get to where I am today, and to Beit Teshuvah for accepting me when I had nothing to give. If you're here today and you're hopeless, just know that there's a way out, and there's a ton of people here that are willing to help you find it. Thank you.
Hi, Xander, grateful member. God, a lot to say, a lot of people that I want to get to. First, this is the coolest thing to share this birthday with this many people that I have a relationship with is truly just like a beautiful reminder of what this place can do. Special shout out to Joey Morris, who I've gone this whole journey with. Joey and I were in the house together. We lived on every floor here. We've since lived together outside of here. Got sober once together, and now we're getting sober a second time together. 2 years ago, I relapsed, and when I came back, I sat with the rabbi. I never had really sat with the rabbi while I lived here. And when I sat with you, you let me have it. You let me have it, not in the like, you fucking idiot, but it was more of the like, you asked me if I love my father, who passed away 11 years ago. And I looked at you as like, of course I do. You said, not if you're treating yourself this way. No, you don't. And that shook me. That cut me to my core in a way that nothing ever had. And that was the catalyst to really help me re-examine everything I was doing and how I was living and who I wanted to be and the gift of life that my father gave me, how I wanted to treat that. Harriet, thank you. I feel seen and appreciated by you for being a part of this thing and your wisdom and your guidance, and I'm grateful that I'm here when I am to be able to learn from both of you. To my girlfriend, Allison, who I get to build a life with now. We just moved in together, and we're making plans for the future, and I get to be confident, and she gets to be confident in me that we can make these plans together. To my mom, thank you. I know I've put you through a lot in the last 15 years, and you never once made me feel any less than. And you let me have my experience. That's what I appreciate the most. You let me have my experience. You knew that I had to figure this out on my own, and you loved me, but you let me figure this out. Thank you. Arthur Salzberg over here. You've helped making being sober fun. Like really, it's given me. I've laughed more in the last few years than I did for the first 20 whatever before that. I'm grateful to have you as a brother and a lifelong friend. And my family has grown with the Salzberg family. My aunt is here. I'm glad you get to come see what we do here. Thank you for always supporting me. I'll get to it. To all my friends, everybody I get to work with, David Bear, Zach Jones, Mike Sachs, Jeremy, Bradley, Jake, Brittany, all the PFs, everybody. Thank you guys for making this such, I never once dread coming into work. I love it every single day. I love what I get to do. And I love being inspired by all of you. And finally, to the residents and to my clients, it might sound cliche, but you really make me a better person. Because I don't want to be a hypocrite when I'm sitting across from you, advising you on how to live well and what to do. I don't want to sit there not being in truth and trying to live that way myself. So I appreciate all of you. I love every single one of you in this room for being a part of this thing. Thank you all.
There was so much joy. I mean, when you think about it, okay, we have 1,174 years of sobriety because of Beit Shuva. That's crazy, you know? Just in this year. In 12 months, we're celebrating almost 100 birthdays a month. That's crazy. So we have to remember that there are those who are ill. So we say, may the one who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah. Blessed us in the sea, at the sea, bless us in the diaspora, bless us in Israel. Send blessings of healing to, please put out the names. Kadosh Baruch Hu, send him a complete healing, a healing of the body and a healing of the soul. And let it happen right now, and let us say, okay, so something happened to my announcement, so let me go through them real quick. We have 3 more spots, as Janet Rosenblum said, for our LCAB tournament. So if you're interested, please let Janet know. She's right there, okay? We've got sign-up sheets over there, and we would love to have you join us. It's Crush the Crisis. Tomorrow night, join us, please, at 6:30 for a special Shalosh Shudas with Iggy and me, and we're going to have some fun. June 28th, come and sing and dance with us for the next theme, Shabbat, the Beatles. And we want to thank our sponsors, to Mom, Dad, Allie, Adam, Ryan, Henry, and Sydney, and to Mom, Aaron, Dad, Lives, and the love of your life, Allison. To Jackie and Ryan Schiffman, and to Mom, Dad, Shira, Isabella, and Eliza, and to Brandon. And, of course, to Sai Dardashti for matching everybody. So thank you all. Amen. Please rise for the Kiddush. Short one. Pass out those collars. Come on, let's get them out.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Chamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
Good Shabbos, residents.